Hi, this is Gerald Salenti. It's Tuesday in December 8th, 2020. And here's your new trends journal. Ready? The top trends of 2021. The top 10 trends right here, like you won't find anywhere else, any place, anywhere, anyhow. And I'm just going to give you some of them right now. Number one, or any way you want to put it, the Greatest Depression. What's going on Wall Street? Hey, Wall Street went up again today. Hey, Dow hit another high. Yeah, as Main Street keeps hitting new lows. So they're going to make this sham look like everything's okay. But in the meantime, you better prepare for it. And we're giving you a lot of trend forecasts that could help you prepare, particularly for your on-trendpreneurs that are going to be finding opportunities. You know, these are just the top trends that we're putting in there. There's much more than that in this Trends Journal. This Trends Journal is over 80 pages. Besides the top 10 trends, we're covering the globe economically, politically, on and on. I mean, just some of the stories that we have in this Trends Journal. The U.S. market overview. Stock market's up, Main Street down. 63% of Americans living on the edge. Employment recovery collapses. Independent restaurants sinking. Holiday sales off. On and on. Hotel industry suffering another blow. Convention halls spending on. They're spending more, business going down. Global economic trends. And of course, great article in there by Gregory Mannarino. The US dollar is in free fall. What does that mean? Hey, you see gold prices, they bounced back. Remember when I was on last week? They were going way down. The governments around the world are shoveling in money like we've never seen before. It's one big scam right in front of everybody's eyes. Back in 2008, when it was going down, they bailed out the banksters, the bankster gangsters, 29 trillion with a T, according to the Levy Institute, where they throw little pennies, PPP loans, yeah, PPP trickle down right on top of us. And the big ones get all of it. What else? Anti-tax, anti-vax political parties. You're going to start seeing them rise. Survivalism. And this is a very sad day for me and our staff. Laura Martin, who does our editing, in very close contact with Brad Steiner, who passed away on Saturday. And he writes our survivalism trends in the Trends Journal. This goes beyond what Brad Steiner writes, survivalism. Yeah, it's about that, but a lot more. And Brad Steiner was one of the country's top close combat practitioners. He was the teacher of my close combat teacher, John Perkins, from attackproof.com. We admired Brad Steiner. What a man. What a man. You know what he taught you? You know what close combat is? No, it's not all that stuff. It's something they took out of us. It was called the human spirit. You didn't have to teach a human being how to fight. They sucked it out of us. And now you got no bullying zones. I was the shortest kid in class every year. In the Bronx, grew up in the Bronx for many years. Bullies would beat you up, always the little kid. I learned how to fight. You know why I had to learn close combat and learn how to fight again? It's after a nun beat me up in the 5th grade. I was the toughest kid. Grabbed me by the bam, 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 and blew my middle ear out. And then left me back. And I lost. I lost a human fight. That's what survivalism is. It's getting back into your heart. Who's anybody to tell you what to do and how to do it? How about thinking for yourself and being yourself? Because this is in survival mode right now. Look at these little freaks that are destroying us. They don't care. They're politicians. They politics. They suck the blood and life out of us. They rob us of our money. They don't care about jobs. They got pensions, benefits, and our dough. What else? What other trends? Speakeasies, youth revolution, Boca Midnight. That's right. Boca Midnight. What's that? Not gonna tell you. Not gonna tell you. It's in the Trends Journal. You'll see it when you read it. And the Church of Freedom, Peace, and Justice. We see a new religion being formed. And, you know, the 21st century is now the Chinese century. The 20th century was the American century. The business of America has been war. The business of China is business. War is going to come later. And that brings us to the New World Disorder 2.0. So those are some of your top 10 trends for 2021. And again, the cover shows it all. Here it is. Another great piece of artwork by the wonderful Anthony Freda. Other trends we're covering in this Trends Journal. A lot on the COVID war. No lockdowns. Sweden's approach is working. They keep selling us this baloney that, you know, in Sweden, no. Sweden's doing great. How about this? Just to put it into perspective. Sweden didn't lock down at all. They're not wearing masks. Off the top of my head, they have about 10 million people and about 7,000 deaths. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Now we're into December. 7,000 deaths in what, 9 months? Then there's this place called Michigan with Whitlis Whitmer, the little dictator running the show, the governor. We're going to lock down everything. We got to be safe. Oh, yeah? Well, they got about a little less than 1 million people in Michigan. And how many people died of the virus there? About 10,000, about 3,000 more. And they're locked down. Other trends we're looking at. The COVID-19 test, error and flaws. These are facts. Lockdowns causing massive learning poverty. And then we got some little clown boy, some little piece of garbage crap. Another arrogant little boy up there in Canada, Canadian medical officer, no vax, no freedom. Another one, get vaccinated or get fired. Oh, they did a study too, you know, the quarantining people after air traveling. Yep, showing a study that it's not effective. And then we have other trends in here too. The Art of Trends, great tune. One of the tunes by Stephen Green. And trends in high-tech science, including artificial intelligence transforms chemical engineering, an electronic blood vessel, and Britain plans commercial hot fusion reactor. Then we talk about what's going on globally with the protests over there in India, protests in France, and Yemen. Yemen, who cares about Yemen? You mean the war brought to you by the Nobel Peace Prize winner that supported it, Barack Obama. Sent over Anthony Blinken. Yeah, the club boy to Saudi Arabia. Obama sold Saudi Arabia from 2010 to 2015. What was it, about $90 billion worth of weaponry to slaughter people. Worst humanitarian crisis on earth. You ask an American what's going on in Yemen, and they'll say, what's a Yemen? I never heard of a Yemen. Well, they're talking about peace over there. And that's what we need. This is the holiday season. But I'm the governor. You are not allowed to celebrate the birth of Christ. I'm Satan Claus. I know when you are sleeping. I know when you're awake. I know when you've been bad or good. So get vaccinated for hell's sake. Telling people not to celebrate the birth of the Prince of Peace. We got news for them. Because as I said, one of your top trends for 2021 is the church for freedom, peace, and justice. So wishing you all a very happy holiday season. We'll be back, of course. We're not going away for a couple of weeks. And give you the Trends Journal and the hottest updates. In the meantime, please do what you can to spread the words of freedom, peace, and justice. That's all that matters when it really comes down to it. And by doing that, you can also support the Trends Journal. We're putting every ounce of our energy and passion into giving you a magazine like you won't find anywhere, any place in the world. No news media anywhere comes close to matching what we're giving you. Thank you very much, and good night. The COVID-19 war has changed the world, but who's prepared? What's next? It's in your Trends Journal. Trends Journal subscribers are prepared. Subscribe to the Trends Journal. Read history before it happens. From the world leader in trend forecasting.